We're here at USSA Congress 2014, and with me now, Darryl Landstrom, the chairman of the USSA Alpine Sport Committee. And Darryl, one of the big topics for you this week was coming out of the McKinsey study that was presented here a year ago, the outcome of the work that your task force did on the affiliation agreements. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, the McKinsey report clearly revealed that there was a need to create a governance for all of the regions throughout the country so we'd have improved continuity, improved productivity, and efficiency in our decision making. We've formed a task force under the guidance of the USSA Board of Directors that was co-chaired by Bob Dart and myself. We ended up selecting key leadership from each of the regions throughout the country, and we had conference calls bi-monthly for the past 12 months where we scrubbed the affiliation agreement and the bylaw template to the point where we presented it for approval and adoption today.
How is this going to benefit the sport in America? Can you give us a little more detail on that?
Yes, it'll actually create continuity in how the regions and affiliates are governed. We will have more consistency in our operating procedures relative to committee makeup, which is our next step, but it will allow us to be more consistent in policy development and how we implement policies and rules.
Good. Thank you very much. And now let's go shift over to equipment. A number of different equipment rules were on the docket. Why don't you give us a little rundown on those?
Well, there are basically three that were critical. One was a helmet, FIS helmet regulation, which we adopted so that athletes clearly can understand by going to the ICR what is required. The language has been put forth so that even parents are able to easily understand what the requirement is. The second is to adopt the FIS homologated panels for GS skiing in 2015. And third most critical was the skis themselves. We elected not to adopt FIS regulations because we don't feel it's appropriate for development of our athletes from U12 through U18.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much, Darryl, for the work that you've done on this. This is Darryl Landstrom, the chairman of the Alpine Sport Committee here at USSA Congress 2014.